Hi everyone! Welcome to my channel, Sanjian Tarot. For this unboxing video, I have Comic Strip Tarot by WohStudio. This was from a Kickstarter that lasted from April 13, 2026 to May 13, 2026. And I received my rewards on June 3, 2026. The tier I pledged for was all in, which is both versions, the colored version and the monochrome version. Now, WohStudios published a whole bunch of other decks. They did Null Marionette, I think both versions of Sambucus Tarot, version 1 and version 2. Broken Mirror Tarot. Yeah, now I'm just going off the top of my head what else they published. Well, Walnut Puppet, I think. Walnut Puppet, Silhouettes Tarot. Yeah, you know what? I can't remember anymore. They published a lot of decks. And if I remember that they're only tarot decks, I'm not sure if they did like Oracle or Lenormand decks. The tarot decks are the only ones that come to mind. Yep, just checking on the condition. Of course, with WohStudios, they always add some kind of like sticker of authenticity. They have a pink and silver sticker. When it's pink, it's I think special edition or collector's edition. And if it's silver, it's just, I don't know, standard edition. I don't know, normal edition. Yeah, I already see a dent on this box near the bottom. Oh well. Well, that's what happens when items are shipped to you. Ooh, what's this? I see something. Oh, was able to get it off? Yep. Huh, weird. That was actually underneath the wrap. Strange. Okay. Okay, so both of these are magnetic flip. Ooh, wraparound magnetic flip top. Okay. All right, there you go. So there's the inside of this colored version. Oh, interesting. Her tie looks reflective. Like it, I don't know why it's just the tie there. Okay. Okay, Guidebook. Bilingual. Oh, and it's on full color too. It looks like it has the full color image of the deck. Yeah. Looks like about 2 pages worth of an explanation. Okay. Alright, so I think the edge, okay, yeah, ooh. Orange iridescent. It was what the campaign page said, what the campaign page said the edging would be for the colored version is orange iridescent. Looks more holographic than iridescent. I'm seeing like a rainbow of colors in the edging here. So not just orange, but I see it looks more holographic than iridescent. Oh. Looks like a, oh boy. Oh yeah, I see a card damage already. Here, I just unwrapped it, and I don't know if you could see the edging on this section. Yeah, right here. So yeah, if I try to fan it, yeah, there's some, looks like there's already some damage. I don't know if you can see that. The camera doesn't seem to want to focus. But yeah. So much for quality control. Oof. Oh, God. Okay. Oh! I don't know if you could see that, but it's yeah, this specific card, yeah, it has a tear already right here. I'm going to have to take pictures. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you could see it on this, but also there's a nick. I don't know if I could show you, but yeah, I don't know if you could see like the same card. This is the back. There's a little nick. So yeah, it looks like I have a damaged card already. And I'm opening this probably like 3 weeks after I've received it, so I don't think they'll be able to do something about it. We'll see. So yeah, fresh from opening, a damaged card that seemed to have made its way past yeah, quality control. That's disappointing. Very disappointing. Here is the back. Orange, just like the edging. All right, looks like the monochrome edition. It's the same way. Full wraparound. Looks like the same. It looks like the same exact inside of the colored version box, except just, yeah, monochrome and black and white. I think you could see from there. And yes, the little tie that I saw that was reacting to the light is also reacting to the light here. Yeah. So, all right. Ooh. Okay, looks like the guidebook for the monochrome version is also printed in monochrome. Yeah, so the guidebook is in monochrome. The colored guidebook is in color. Interesting. Okay. All right, okay. And here's the inside. It's the same way with the colored version, just this phrase inside the box. And yeah, looks like it's black edging. I think the name of the edging was just black foil. Okay, I see a sparkly effect. So I don't know if that's why it's called foil. Okay. Ooh, this is an interesting back. So this is the back of the monochrome. And yeah, the edging. This looks a little holographic too. So I would call this black holographic because I could see the holographic effects. I see the whole rainbow effect. Yeah, so black edging for the monochrome. Okay. And from what I understand, both decks have only 78 cards, so just the standard 78 card count. All right, let's right here I'll show the back again. Ooh. All right, so yeah, it's the back of the color, then the monochrome. Very, yeah, that's distinctly different. Yeah, just completely different back designs. Okay. All right. So this is a comic strip style of tarot. I've come across, I think, one other deck that did this, and it was called manga tarot. Maybe that's why this one is called comic strip. Because I think the phrase manga was already taken. Yeah. Just a guess. I don't know. Maybe they intended to use the phrase comic strip. All right. So the artist, no clue. The artist was not named in the campaign page, so I have no idea who drew this. But the campaign page insisted that the deck is hand-drawn and no AI involved at all. Oh my god, I hope you guys can't hear that ice cream truck. I can't seem to keep these aligned. Okay. All right. So the size of the decks are 70 millimeters by 120 millimeters. They are double coated, I think. The campaign page said double copper. I think it meant to say double coated paper. The GSM is 350 for both. I have no idea what the texture and finish are for each of these. I'm wondering if, I thought I saw a linen effect. Oh, maybe there's linen. You know what? I think the texture is linen. I'm seeing that, I guess the bumpiness that's found in playing cards, the linen effect. Yeah, I'm seeing a linen. I don't know if you guys can see. It is linen. You see the linen texture at all? Oh well. I do. I see a linen texture. I just don't know what the finish is because I can't feel the linen texture. It does feel smooth. So I can only see the linen texture. I can't feel it. So the finish must be some kind of smoothing effect. Maybe it's a smooth varnish because they do feel slippery. They don't feel matte at all. So I'm guessing, I'm speculating, a smooth varnish finish. So it seems to be close to the RWS interpretations. Yeah, so this comic strip style, I guess it centers on a main character, which is this character here. And then looks like a female character, so you'll see her maybe on every card. And it looks like her facial expressions, positions, reactions, they'll all reflect the theme of the card. Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like she just happens to come across places or areas. Yeah, it looks like she's fighting here in the Five of Wands card. Yeah, interesting style, this comic strip style. And it looks like it reads, I guess, like English style from left to right. Because if you know classic manga, they tend to read from right to left. Yeah, so I'm guessing the reading order is from left to right. I think. So, I don't know, just English. English reading order, I guess. American reading order, that's probably what I should say. American reading order. Oops. Interesting. Yeah, some of these look very, very simple. Not very much panels. Like this one, it's, well, it looks like it's 3 panels. Or 4 panels. 1 for each sword, and then the bottom panel. Yeah, here 3 panels. Maybe these are drawn in a way that they could be read from left to right and right to left. Maybe? To appease both sides of the world, both the western and eastern side. Huh, that would be interesting if they were drawn in a way to accommodate both reading orders. You know what, as I'm doing this flip through, I am kind of wondering if, oh no, actually now that I'm looking at this Page of Swords one, this looks like it makes sense when read from left to right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so maybe this is more left to right reading order orientation rather than from the right to left that's found in Eastern manga style of manga. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, that definitely looks like a Four of Cups card. Fourth cup looks like it's being handed to her and she's just, I don't know if rejecting it or just doesn't care at that last panel. That Five of Cups card seems, yeah, that seems like a interesting interpretation of Five of Cups. guess I clearly passed by the card that was damaged here in the colored version. I actually didn't pay attention to what it was, but oh, it was in the beginning. That's probably why. It was the Hermit. Okay, so it looks like it's the Hermit card that has this corner rip here. Yeah, and there's an obvious it's cut, it's torn. I feel like my finger gets caught as I rub along the edge here. Yeah, there's a distinct, I don't know, cut here that you could see. So yeah, I'm gonna see if WohStudios would do something. Actually, I think Vermilion handled the fulfillment. Yeah, that's upsetting. And it's only the Hermit card too. It looks like actually there's something here for the Wheel of Fortune card that came after it. If the camera can focus. Can you see? Yeah, there's a little bit of, let me see. Yeah, I think maybe the Wheel of Fortune card also got caught maybe in the crossfire of whatever damage the Hermit card went through. Yeah, it's a pity. I'm sure that even if I shuffle these, I'd still be able to find this damaged Hermit card. So, you weren't supposed to see that. So, we'll see. Okay, so let's see what the shuffle test will yield. All right, so 350. Double-coated paper, 350 GSM, double-coated paper. No idea what the texture and finish is. Okay. Ooh, I couldn't do the second half of that riffle shuffle. Let me try again. Maybe it's just me. These are 350, so usually 350 and higher, the thickness is, oh boy. Okay, yeah, that's pretty thick. I couldn't really do the second half of the riffle shuffle there, but overhand, ooh, shuffle, ooh, smooth, slippery, a bit on the slippery side. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, there goes a 10 of clubs. It's fine, I think. Just a little bit on the slippery side. Yeah, the cards seem to be easily falling in whatever direction they're tilted in and seem to be falling out of my hands. Now let's see if I could identify where that Hermit card is. I think it's right here. I want to say that's the Hermit card. So let's see. Yep, there it is. Didn't seem to affect the shuffling at all, but that just speaks to me of what quality control is like. So, what am I implying? That quality control needs quality control maybe itself. All right, shuffle test for the monochrome version. Still 350, double coated paper. Oh, geez, yeah. That 350 thickness. I didn't even try to side shuffle with the colored version. Oh, yeah, not happening. At least not for me. Maybe you guys can handle 350 GSM decks better. So more power to you if you can. Yeah, I'll likely do a side riffle with these because the normal riffle shuffle is a bit difficult for my tiny hands. Overhand shuffling is pretty good. A little bit on the slippery side. Again, I'm guessing it's the same exact finish as the colored. Yeah, these are slippery. Okay. Yeah, a bit slippery for my taste. So it looks like these cards will jump a lot. Yeah. Yep, pretty slippery. All right, so for the guidebook, let's check out this colored version. So I think the guidebooks are exactly the same in like terms of text. The only difference would be color. So yeah, it looks like full color images. Let's see. So it looks like, so I see upright and reverse keywords on one page. And then it says picture story on the other page. That's interesting. So as far as interpretations, it's brief. I guess the interpretation will be mostly in the picture story section. So let's see what they say about here, this chariot card. All right, so chariot card interpretation. All right, so this is what's written in the book for the chariot. I'm just going to hold my elbow up here because I can't seem to stay steady. The dark-maned horse catching the sharp scent of gunpowder outside the city wall tenses its muscles like a drawn bow. Meanwhile, the white-maned horse, however, hung its ears and whinnied softly, restlessly tapping the ground with its hooves. Just then, Anna suddenly remembers the words of the old priest before the city gate. These two horses are not mere steeds. They are the advance and retreat within your own heart. Oh, interesting. Okay. So, wow. So one horse is advance, one horse means retreat. Interesting. It's weird because the description says catching the dark-maned horse, catching the sharp scent of gunpowder outside the city wall. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any sign of a firearm that was fired. I don't know. And it said the white-maned horse hung its ears and whinnied softly. Its ears still look pointed up in both panels, so I don't know. That's interesting. I don't see. Yeah, it just looks like what she did was, I don't know, pet both horses, and then it looks like she armored herself up and armored the horses because they're wearing like armor or a type of helmet on their face. Interesting. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess the character in each of the cards is named Anna. You see, I'm sure the Fool card would explain. A traveler named Anna puts on her hat and gets ready to depart. Yeah, that's in the Fool card picture story. Okay. Yeah, so Anna is in this entire story of Comic Strip Tarot. But yeah, that was a weird picture story interpretation. Yeah, the horse, one horse smells gunpowder and the other one says restlessly tapping the ground with its hooves. It's not even showing its hooves at all. It's not even showing lower body at all. So I don't know why the picture story explanation mentions gunpowder and hooves tapping. Yeah, but I mean, okay, it's what it is, I guess. It is what it is, what they usually say. Yeah. All right. Yeah, so yeah, the book, it's bilingual. It doesn't look like it's English for the English section. It's full, like, looks grammatically. No, I was about to say it looks grammatically correct. No. I'm just reading the the Queen of Pentacles. So if you look here, the second sentence or the second line, that word is supposed to say around. It's missing the R. I don't know how I caught that. Oh, no, it's not supposed to say around. It's supposed to say a round and cute rabbit hops to her feet. Okay. So it says, in the warm light of the garden, the queen... Oh, God, it's... Oh, my gosh. I can't... Holy crap, the binding is really... The queen tends carefully. That's... I can't... I'm having the damnedest trouble trying to get to this side. Good Lord. Really? You printed the words all the way to the end, and then when you bound the pages, you didn't even... Yeah, it looks like this particular page, they didn't even bother to, I guess, format this paragraph in a way to adjust for the binding. Jesus. Really? Why do you do that? Really? Why? Okay, so in the warm light of the garden, the queen tends carefully to the plants. A round and cute rabbit hops to her feet, holding a gold pendulum and gives it to the queen. Okay, yeah, so if you see where it says here, it's supposed to say a round and cute rabbit, but that says a ound. They forgot the R in round. So it says ound and cute. Okay, so I was about to say that the grammar is fine and no. More like spelling, I guess. So grammar is fine. It looks like the spelling because it's missing the R in round in this particular explanation. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if there are any other spelling issues like that. I really don't like how the formatting of the words are so far into the binding and I'm having like trouble trying to stretch the book, and I don't like stretching the book that far because that's how I actually damaged a previous book, was because I kept taking the book and just opening it up as far back as possible, and yeah, that destroyed the binding and the pages started falling out of my book. Yeah, I wasn't happy when I did that. So I bought another book, another copy. Ha, ha, ha. No, don't know if I could actually do that as easily with tarot card books or books that are included in tarot decks. I have to end up buying a whole new deck just to replace the freaking book. Anyway, there were stretch goals included. One of them was this Sambucus refrigerator magnet. But this was for returning backers, meaning if you backed Comic Strip and also backed other campaigns by WohStudio, refrigerator magnet. There was also a metal pin. Now, the campaign said this was for social and social media ambassadors, meaning you promote the campaign by posting it on some social media page. Well, I didn't, and somehow I got this Sambucus pin anyway. So, yeah. Okay. There were also tarot pouches. They clearly look plain, so I think they're not custom, they're not themed for Comic Strip. They were just included for each deck that you pledged. So I got 2 since I got the all-in. Okay, yeah, it's just a plain black cloth. No theme, nothing, come on, focus. No special, it's just black. I mean, it's just, I guess it's, I don't know, velvet? The inside doesn't look velvet. That's an interesting interior. I don't know if you could tell. Looks like the outside is just one material and the inside is different. I mean, can this even hold a deck? Let's see. I don't even know if this could hold this Comic Strip deck. I'm gonna try with the box. I'm gonna say no. Okay, so this pouch, plain ordinary black pouch, cannot fit the box. So it looks like you'd have to take the deck out of your box, and then, yeah, there you go. Okay, and it looks like the guidebook can fit too. All right, so yeah, it looks like this pouch can fit only the cards and the guidebook. No box. So you could either store the cards in the box or in the pouch. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in. Kind of bummed out about that. I mean, yeah, it meant the stretch goal, and yeah, that was nice of them to include pouches, but it's not themed. It's not custom. It's just a plain black pouch that can fit only the cards and the guide. Can't even fit, like, the box. All right, so, yeah, that was a stretch goal. Another stretch goal was the tarot sleeves. Yeah, I've seen tarot sleeves. However, I don't think the sleeves, if you sleeve all your cards, I don't think they would be able to still fit in this box. I mean, does that look like there's enough room? If every card was sleeved, is this enough room? I mean, I don't think you could fit. Yeah, I mean, this, you know what? When you add the instructions, no, you can't. I don't think you'd be able to fit sleeved tarot cards in the box. So maybe if you want to use a pouch, maybe you could sleeve the cards. I think sleeved tarot cards would be able to fit in the pouch as long as it's just the cards. All right, so tarot sleeves, and there was also a stretch goal for a custom decision coin. However, that stretch goal was not met, which was a pity because I would have liked to see what the design would have been if they were able to meet the stretch goal for a custom decision coin. And there were add-ons, which would have been a card binder to store your deck, maybe as a display. A very specific altar cloth, but I already had that altar cloth. And there was a mouse pad as an add-on. Now I got it anyway because it was part of the all-in tier, and it's not custom to comic strip. Actually, this mouse pad, this is from Null Marionette. Does this look familiar? I don't know if you've seen my unboxing of Null Marionette, but this is a card. This image is from the Null Marionette deck. So I don't know why they offered this instead of maybe a mouse pad that had the comic strip theme. Maybe they made too many of these. And I guess they kind of underestimated people's want or desire for a mouse pad. So, I mean, what would a tarot collector do with the mouse pad anyway? I mean, would they do readings on it? And for this size, I don't know. I would think this. If it said mouse pad, it says mouse pad. I wouldn't think to use this as a reading mat, mostly due to the size. You saw how rectangular it was, and it was short. I mean, it was just, you know, from here to here. I mean, well, you're probably not looking, you're probably listening, but it was pretty short. So yeah, that was included. Yeah, that seems like it's different because it's comic strip. I mean, you're reading a comic strip scene. You're reading like the panel. You're you know, like a comic strip. So it's not just one image. It's a whole bunch of multiple image. Maybe at minimum 3 panels. Minimum 3 panels. Maximum maybe 5 or 6. I wasn't paying attention to how many panels the card had. So these are available at Vermilion Collection's website. They were not available at Vermilion Collection's Etsy shop, and I don't know why. And it was just the decks. Only these decks are available at Vermilion Collection's online store. Link is in the description. Right, that's the end of this unboxing. I hope you got something out of it, as well as my brief first impressions of Comic Strip Tarot. See you in the next video.